Previously on The Ultimate Fighter. Light heavyweight Ryan Bader crushed Tom Lawler with an impressive first-round knockout. Elliot Marshall let victory go to his head after choking out Shane Prim.
Me and you, baby! Me and you. Let's do it.
In the lightweight bracket, George Roop defeated John Polakowski in a brutal two-round war.
Roop has that toughness, man.
And Felipe Nover caught Dana White's eye by literally beating early favorite Dave Taplin into submission. Now, it's time for the semifinals. First up, Bader versus Marshall. Then, get ready for a highly anticipated lightweight battle. Felipe Nover tries to live up to his huge potential against tough as nails George Roop.
I haven't seen a kid this talented in a long time.
Who will become the Ultimate Fighter?
So the light heavyweight semifinals are set, and basically, Mir has 3 guys in, Nogueira has 1, Bader. Bader versus Elliott is an interesting fight.
All right.
Bader, we saw a real good wrestler. Stand-up is okay.
206, thank you.
I think Bader is better striking than Elliott, okay? And better wrestling, too.
Elliott is the worst matchup for Bader.
205, thank you.
Elliott can outstrike him on the feet, and his jiu-jitsu is just very smooth and very good at transitions.
I think it's a good matchup for me personally. I think I have more heart than him, and more skills also.
I think he thinks that I have heart, but I think that's all he thinks that I have going for me.
Yes! Good. Yes!
Elliott's got slick submissions. I think Elliott's got a good shot at pulling out a submission in this fight.
Yes! 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 Yes!
He called me out after he beat Prim. I just don't think he has a heart.
I definitely think Elliott's regretting calling me out, but you know he's got to stick to his guns, and the talk is done. We're stepping in that cage, and we're gonna settle it. So training's been going great. I roll in the box and do jiu-jitsu with Nogueira every day, so I really can't complain.
I think that kid gonna be champ, you know. I think he's gonna win that season for sure.
It's great to be one-on-one with Nogueira. He goes hard, I go hard, and I couldn't be happier, and it's kind of crazy.
excited I get to fight Bader. You know, I believe Bader's going to be a very, very difficult challenge for me. And that's what this is all about, you know? He is a two-time All-American wrestler who probably is the favorite to win the show.
I think it's a great matchup for Elliot. Because I don't think Bader will take him down. If Bader does, you know, Elliot's a pretty good jiu-jitsu black belt, and Bader's not a black belt in jiu-jitsu.
I do believe that jiu-jitsu is the best art. It's my, you know, bread and butter. I love Brazilian jiu-jitsu. When I'm done all this fighting stuff, I'm gonna teach Brazilian jiu-jitsu. Wrestling teaches you that when you hit a wall, push through it, go harder. And that's not how life goes, you know what I mean? When you hit a wall, you gotta figure out how to go around it, you know, and that's jiu-jitsu. Jiu-jitsu teaches you, you know, find that open door.
Everybody thinks this guy's gonna win. You get to spoil the party, dude.
Someday you're gonna have to fight someone bigger and stronger, faster. Here it is. I guess I'm the underdog. No problem.
My wrestling's better. I can control where the fight goes, so if I want to put it down on the ground, I can put it there. If I want to keep it standing, I can do that also.
I believe I'm better than Bader on the feet, and I believe I'm better than Bader on the ground, so he gets to choose where he wants to lose.
I'm gonna win this fight, whether I have to win by a decision or a knockout in the first round.
Just because he's the favorite in other people's minds doesn't mean he's the favorite in my mind. I'm here to show, to let my light shine. This is Elliot Marshall in the fight.
One more fight, I'm in the finale, so I'm looking forward to just winning this fight and looking forward. Elliot Marshall's sending my way to do what I want to do as a career. I don't want to go back to an office. I don't want to fall back on my degree. I want to do what I do. I want to fight.
Your game, baby. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Go, Elliot. Your day, man.
Your game, baby. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
This tale of the tape is brought to you by Call of Duty, World at War. War like you've never experienced before.
All right, guys, it's the first semifinal light heavyweight fight. This fight is 3 5-minute rounds. The winner of this fight moves on to fight in the live finale here in Las Vegas at the Palms. Good luck.
Believe, Elliot. Let's go, Elliot. Here we go, baby. Here we go, baby. Your fight. Your fight.
Believe, baby, believe.
Gentlemen, you ready?
Your time, your time.
You ready? Let's fight.
Here we go, baby. Let's go, baby. You dictate this fight.
This fight clock is brought to you by Harley Davidson.
You can't hang with your hands, baby. 1, 2. Quick kicks. 1, 2, 3. Don't take a full caught.
Bryce, Bryce.
Quick kicks, Brian.
Stay relaxed, Elliot.
Sharp kick. He's still a hands up. Shot, Elliot. Don't forget.
Hands up, shot.
Hands up.
There you go. You make the action, Brian. You make the action, all right? Don't wait for him. Don't wait for him, jab. Keep him busy, Brian. Keep him busy, man.
Aim more for the knee. Aim more for the knee.
Keep him busy, man. Keep him busy, Brian. chin. There you go. 1-3. Nice. There we go.
You control it.
You control, man. Make the action, Ryan. When he rushes in, he drops his left hand. Look for the right. There, look at that. Keep standing, Brian. Keep standing, Brian. There you go. Beautiful, man. Stay on. Yeah, Brian. Yeah, keep that pressure. He cannot take it, Brian.
Brian, keep your hands up. Pressure.
Hands up. Good pressure. Get the distance better with the jab, Elliot. Work your way in a little more.
That's superior.
Overhanded this jab, Brian. Yeah. From all over, you can see that. Nice, Elliot. 3 shots on anything you do. 3 shots. See, Ryan. Put 3 things together, Elliot.
If you walk to the side, you hook him, Brian.
Whatever you're doing, 3 things. Jab to the side, right hand. 1, 2, 3, right.
Take control, Ryan. Take control.
3 things, Elliot. Close the distance with 3 things. 1, 2, knee. Jab cross knee.
Follow the ribs. Yeah.
Don't let him push you the right arm. Don't let him push his arm. Don't let him push.
Breathe, Elliot, breathe.
Just control him, Ryan.
Pressure, Ryan.
Control him there, man.
Ryan, 2 minutes left, Ryan.
He's just pinning you,
Pressure in the
Elliot.
hand, man.
Relax.
Yeah.
Don't let him escape the hips, Ryan. Don't let him escape the hips.
Yeah. Beautiful,
Don't
man.
let him escape the hips, Ryan.
Again, right here, Ramon.
Keep him there, Ryan. Keep him here.
No rush. You stay solid right here.
Take your time,
Stay
Ryan.
solid.
Take your time. He's gonna try to attack your left arm, Ryan. Just don't let him escape the hips.
Open the ground, Elliot. Go ahead and work.
Let's work. Let's advance the positions, guys. We got to advance.
Yeah, good elbow. Keep him there. Keep his head there. Keep his head there, Brian. Keep him there. Yeah, follow the ribs. Follow the ribs. Keep him against the cage.
Against the cage.
Watch the back of the head.
Get that overhook on the right arm.
Nice, man.
Good job.
Elliot, you have a dangerous guard.
Let's advance the positions, guys.
That's it.
1 minute to go. Follow the ribs all the time.
1 minute, Elliot. 1 minute.
Good. Elbow, nice elbow. Every time it hits. Yeah, okay.
Ryan, don't let him escape his hips, buddy. Yes. Don't let him escape the hips.
Follow the ribs.
Ryan, breathe.
No action. What's up? Come on.
The fight.
Solid right here, Ryan.
Ryan, he's gonna try to push your left
Push his
arm,
head
Ryan.
away, Elliot.
Don't let him push your left arm, Ryan. Don't let him push your left arm.
Yeah.
Keep
Keep him there. Beautiful, man. Keep him there. Yeah. He don't fight anything. Yeah.
Beautiful, Ryan. 30 minutes, Ryan. 30 seconds. 30 seconds, Ryan. Take your time. Don't let him escape the hips, Ryan.
Ryan, solid. Stay solid here.
Stay close, Ryan. Stay close.
Follow the ribs. Follow the ribs. Bring him here.
Solid.
10 seconds.
10 seconds, man.
Hold it here, Ryan. He's gonna try to shoot.
Yeah. Watch the left side. Good.
You got 10 minutes, Elliot. 10 minutes. Let's go.
You're only throwing 1 or 2 strikes. You're not getting close enough. If you threw, every time you threw 3 strikes, the 3rd one landed. You understand? Hands up, other time, okay?
Control the pace. You control the pace, Ryan.
Don't let it be slow pace like that. That's what he needs.
All right, gentlemen, you ready? Ready? Fight.
Three things. You see that? Every time. Let's go. When he rushes in, uppercut. Right hand. Push on. When he rushes in, make sure let him go home with the right hand. Hands up. Shoot. There we go.
hips, okay?
Grab the foot too, Elliot. Grab
Push your head, Brian. He's gonna try to push your head inside. Work to get the triangles, man. Head up, Brian. Head up. Nice. Put him in the cage. Same game. Put him in the cage. Yeah, man. Good, Brian. Wash your arm, buddy.
Elliot, push the pace. He's just holding you. Come on. There you go, Elliot. There you go. His hands are on the mat. He's just hugging you.
Put him down. Keep working for it, Elliot. Keep working for it.
There you go. Push the pace. Good. Underhook, Brian. Underhook him, man. Underhook.
Left underhook.
Left underhook, Brian.
Left underhook.
Look for the underhook. Underhook. Put away on him. Push back to the way on him, man. Push back to the guard. You control, right? Yeah, nice. Underhook the other time. That's the important part, Brian. Head up. Head up. Follow him. Yeah. Nice. Head up now. Keep working, Elliot. They're going to have to start on his feet. He's not doing anything from the top. He has to try to improve his position. Just keep fighting.
It's work, guys. It's work.
Good. All four. Good shot. Throw some punch. That's good. Push his head to the right. Push it to the right. Grab your foot. Go. Do it, Elliot. Grab your foot. Nice. Grab your foot. Good. That takes energy to defend. Stay close all the time, man.
Work the other side, Elliot. Work the other side.
It's advanced positions, guys.
2 minutes
Advanced positions here.
Yeah! Every time you got a chance, leave your punch, man.
Push him up against the cage.
He's just holding you.
Keep him there. Keep him there.
Elliot,
Keep him there, right? Keep him there, man.
Elbows.
You gotta start
Elbows.
Posture in the middle. Put the knee in the middle.
He's still in the go to that going now for over a minute.
You gotta create space.
Keep him there.
He's gonna try to push
There
her.
you go.
Yeah, man. Good, man. Head up, man. Head up. Good job, man. Good
Advanced
job,
position.
Brian. Keep him busy there. Stay in there. Keep him there.
Nothing's happening.
Hold his head. Hold the head.
Yeah, man. Keep pushing. Keep him busy.
Team break. Team break. Team break. Let's go, guys.
Elliot, he's getting to
Let's go, guys. Let's go.
Elliot, right now, deep breath. Deep breath.
Let's go. Tell them. Let's fight.
Let's go.
1 minute and a half, Brian. 1 minute and a half only, man.
Nice. Keep him. Look how tired he is. He wants that takedown. That's all he wants to do.
Go to that.
Control his knee, baby. Control his knee. Stay in half guard.
Elbow in first. Elbow in first. Nice. Good job.
Good job, Brian.
Stay calm. Look for the elbows now. Walk up and throw elbows.
Come on, Ryan. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Follow the ribs. Follow the ribs. Tag him against the cage. 1 minute, Ryan. Yeah, good elbow, man. Good elbow, man.
Let's advance, guys. Let's advance the position.
He just wants to hold you there. He's just laying there.
Throw some elbow, better. Yeah, man. Control the arm. Control his arm, man.
30 seconds, Elliot.
He tried to push your arm inside, right? Good, Beta. Good. Keep close, Beta. Yeah. You got a chance to push him.
Use those elbows, Elliot.
30 seconds, Brian.
Let's work, guys. Let's advance the position.
Hit him for that. 10 seconds, Brian. 10 seconds, man. 10 seconds, man. Only 10 seconds, buddy. Water.
One. Take it easy, bro. 2, 3. His nose, coach. Nose, coach. I think if you go jab cross and jumping left knee, he's just going to try to tackle you.
You cannot go to the ground anymore. Let's go. Use your hands.
This is really 5 minutes left of your life, Elliot. Do it, Elliot. Do it.
Gentlemen, last round. You ready? You ready? Let's fight.
Keep boys standing, Brian. Keep boys standing now, man.
Okay, now let's go. That's right. Four. Go. Yeah, good, Ryan. Follow him, Brian. Follow him. Follow him. Stay close, Brian. Stay in, Brian. Yeah, every time you got a chance, throw some elbows, man. Keep him
He's just punching him, baby.
Keep him there, Brian. Keep him there, man. Keep his head up the head.
Back of the head.
Throw some elbows, man. Foot on the hip. Let's go.
Let's watch it. Let's get up.
Head up, Brian. Head up.
Do it, Elliot. Do it.
Keep the fingers out.
He's holding the cage. He held the cage and stopped the position.
Nice.
Elliot, he held the cage and had that from doing it. Do it again. You'll lose another point.
Get close, Brian.
He loses points every time he holds the cage.
It's advancing positions, guys.
Grab his hand.
His hand.
Grab his hand.
His hand. Grab.
Clean break. Let's go, up. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Get back.
Move, Ryan. Move. Move, sequence, Ryan. Move, Ryan. Move.
Help squad.
3 minutes to go, man.
He's going to try to push your right arm inside. Don't let him push.
Yeah, throw some elbows, right? Throw some elbows. You got a chance, man.
Don't let him push your hips away.
Stay tight. Stay inside the guard. Yeah. Follow.
Elliot, he's hard from the full. Yes. Do it, Elliot. Do it.
Hold your hand, man.
Put the weight, Brian. Put the weight. Your best help squad.
Yeah, nice, Ryan. Keep doing the same. Bring him to the cage. Bring him to the cage. Yes. Bring him to the cage. Follow the ribs.
Best help squad.
Foot in the cage and spin off.
Strike when you can, man. Strike when you can. Yeah, good elbows. Elbows again.
Escape the hips, Ryan. Don't let him escape his hips.
Best control those hips. Let's go.
Gotta get off the cage, Elliot. Or use the cage to get up.
Yeah, nice. Hold his head. Good.
Start him up. This is boring. Stand him up, man. This ain't nothing. He's not landing big shots. He's not going for submissions.
Yes. Put the head on him.
Ryan, 2 minutes for your
It's advanced, guys. Advanced positions.
Yes, come on, Ryan.
Cada fala agora. Fala pra botar a cabeça no queixo dele. Head up. Get close. Yes, good. Nice, Ryan.
Clean break.
There we go.
Let's go, guys.
Move, Ryan. Okay, Ryan, move. Hands up and move. Do this. Second move. Move, Ryan. Move. Hands up and move, Ryan.
Knock him out. You got it. Move.
Yes.
Half guard and dip set.
Head up, Ryan. 1 minute, Ryan. 1 minute, Ryan.
Go half guard.
Inside, man. 1 minute only, man. Same game. Keep control, man. Keep control from that.
Advanced position.
Same. Follow. Use that.
Put the weight. Yeah. Beautiful.
Nice, Ryan. Keep doing the same.
Advanced positions, guys.
It's work. Elbows. Yeah, good shoulder, man. Good shoulder. 10 seconds, man. 10 seconds. You won the fight, man. You go to the final, Ryan. You go to the final, baby. You control the final.
Push the knee.
Beautiful, Ryan.
You ready? Fight.
Soon the fight starts. They struck a little bit. Better throw him down. And when he was in the ground, better control the fight a lot.
Basically, Bader held him down. Didn't really do much damage. Elliott never really took any risks. Try to turn around, let him get your back, do something. Do anything to try to change the fight up a little bit.
Bader came out with a great game plan. He knows he's not that great of a fighter. He's just a good wrestler.
Elliott, push the pace. He's just holding you. No action. What's up? Come on. Great wrestling match.
The only thing that happened in the fight was a few takedowns. That's what got the nod. So I give him credit for being able to win the fight with limited abilities.
All right, all three judges scored this fight 30-27, and the winner, moving on to the live finale at the Palms, Bader.
This is definitely the biggest win ever in wrestling, MMA, anything like that. I'm in the finals, you know, be fighting for that contract, be fighting for the UFC, and I'm looking forward to training for my next fight.
I promise you, I'm not gonna be like the rest of these idiots in the house every time they lose. I could have beat you, fight you 100 more times. I guarantee you I'll win. That I lost. Bader beat me. You know, I feel like in the house a lot of people make excuses after they lose. It's not my style, you know?
You were trying
to move, man.
He was, I mean, every time you would move.
Like, I wasn't just laying there, was I? Honestly, was I or no? It's frustrating. It's frustrating as hell, but what can I do, you know? All I can do is get better, and it's my fault. If someone said that was lay and pray, I would say Ryan Bader won.
Not up for fight of the year or anything like that. Not the most exciting fight you will ever see, but Bader moves on to the finale.
I am ready.
This is going to be a very tough fight for Roop.
155. Thank you.
I think Philippe can throw this guy for sure. You know, I think Roop is in trouble.
Philippe is explosive, well-rounded, aggressive.
155. Thanks.
I had a nickname for him when we first started the season, Faintin' Philippe. After I saw his first fight, boop, nickname gone, okay?
George Roop just has that factor where I can't count him out now. I think Roop can beat Philippe now. I really do.
So I'm fighting George Roop, and I think he's a very qualified fighter. You know, Roop is about 6'1" or 6'2". I haven't fought too many tall guys yet. So, you know, I'm taking that into play. After everyone saw what kind of fighter I am, and I fight tough guys and I win, now the pressure's on me because everyone expects me to win. But I just take that and put it in the back of my head.
1, 2, 3, 4. That's good. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's just me and him in the cage. Only one can move on. I'm gonna throw some pretty powerful strikes at him.
Right by head.
Take him down, body lock him, squeeze him real hard into a submission. It's gonna be in the first round. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I guarantee it.
Philippe is the best striker. You have 155.
When he come to you, you boom, and circle.
That guy's ready. He's in shape. He's in very good shape right now.
You know, I'm as ready as I can be, you know, for this fight. I'm mentally there, man. You know, the only thing that I'm really banged up on is my hand. My face just looks worse than it really is. We're gonna go in there, I gotta get right back in there and do it again. You know, play my game plan. Every time he tries to close that distance, make him pay with the jab, and kicks to his head. And try to end the fight by a knockout.
Hey, there we go. That's what I want.
This is my dream, and I intend on winning the show and going to the finals and, you know, getting that $100,000 contract.
Roop with that injured hand, now I think he's even to fight harder. A lot of fighters go into fights with injuries, and if you don't fight, you don't eat. It's plain and simple.
There's no such thing as a hard hook after a jab. It's impossible.
Roop, he's probably one of the toughest dudes in the whole show, to be honest with you.
But you can go. Yeah.
That guy's a stud, and if a war broke out, I would love to have George Roop next to me, because that dude ain't gonna budge. He won't even blink. The guy's a warrior in every aspect of the word.
I have a lot of respect for Philippe, respect for him as a man and a fighter especially. But I mean, he's gonna go in there with bad intentions, you know. I'm gonna go in there with even worse intentions, you know, hurting him, cutting him, you know, making him bleed.
This fight is extremely important. It's my ticket into the finals. Roop is a tough guy. I'm taking him very seriously, and I'm gonna come out there with everything I got.
Definitely the underdog in this fight. This is where I do my best at, is when I'm the underdog. I've never lost to an undefeated guy, so this is where I rise to the occasion and I do my best.
I think very animalistic. I subtract all emotion and just get into my zone.
He can't stop you. Better than this guy in everything.
I'm gonna be thinking about being a hunter right there. And I'm gonna tear him to shreds.
I'm gonna throw my kicks to his head. And I'm gonna put my hands in his face.
Speed, accuracy is knockouts.
I don't think Philippe can beat me. I know he has heavy hands, but I don't think he can knock me out.
That's right, Roop. Let's go, baby.
That's the only way that he would even have a chance, if he caught me with a real good shot.
This is my ticket to where I want to be, and I am not going to let Roop stop my dream from happening. You know, I'm a tiger. He's a little deer. Just go out there and just eat because I'm hungry, and he's in my way.
Let's go, Roop. Come on, Roop. Let's go, baby.
All right, it's the first lightweight semifinal fight. This fight is 3 5-minute rounds. Good luck, guys.
Gentlemen, you ready? You ready? Let's fight.
Let's go. All right. Here we go, boys. Oh! Oh! Woo!
Nice, Roop.
Great hands. Set it up, Felipe. Come on.
There you go.
Good control.
Use your feet to push off him now.
Turn his head back.
There you go. Push. Push hard. Stay on top. Nice, George. Good job. Nice, George. Press it down. It's fun. Keep it tight, George. Use your left knee to block your left elbow if he goes for it. There you go. He's watching. He's watching.
Uppercut, Roop. Uppercut your arm.
All right, you're good, Roop. You're safe. Pull your leg through. There you go.
Watch the sweep, buddy.
Grab his wrist from behind. Look, Roop, you can fit your right hand in right as George. There you go.
Take it back. Take it back. Get the guard.
Push him into the cage. To the cage. To the cage. There you go.
Philippe, go to Kimura.
Nice, George. There you go. Push him into the cage.
Keep it tight, George.
Connect your hands and pull it through.
Get it out. Get it out.
Breathe, Felipe. Breathe, Felipe. Relax and breathe. Relax and breathe.
George, you got it.
All your heads now, Felipe. Yes, Felipe, yes. Yes, Felipe. He's close. Yes, Felipe. Yes, Felipe. Block your legs. Block your legs.
This fight replay is brought to you by Call of Duty, World at War. War like you've never experienced before.
Philippe, he become a mean guy. He's a bad guy when he's gonna fight, you know. Anderson Silva, he's the same way as him. He goes for bang.
Fight went exactly the way I thought it would go. Philippe comes in, killer instinct, goes right after him. Hits him with some big shots. It goes down to the ground.
Drew did a good job of sweeping him and ended up inside Philippe's half guard. Philippe put him in the full guard. Took him about a minute or so to really work the Kimura.
Who tried to escape, but Philippe don't let him go. And Philippe hold it very tight. Almost broke his arm.
Philippe just cranks it over and Roop has to tap.
Your winner by Kimura arm lock, Felipe.
Don't pass out now, man. You see that one. Don't pass out again, man.
I got really hyped before the fight. It was my last fight in the house.
The feiner.
I just wanted to give it my all. So here I am, fighting the finale. Up to now, it's the biggest win of my life. I feel like nothing can stop me, and just gonna keep training, keep sacrificing. I think my career has a lot of future to it.
Thank you. This kid is one of the most talented kids I've seen on The Ultimate Fighter ever. I'm very excited about the possibilities for Philippe Nova.
We're very happy. We have two guys in the final now.
Somebody gotta beat the Filipino, man. He only got one punishment in the face. Let's beat him now, man.
Feels good to be part of that, you know. I helped them make the dream.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You know, this is a huge loss for me. You know, of course, I wanted to win the whole thing. Man, it sucks to lose, but I just give Philippe all the respect, man. He came out and he won the fight. We'll go home, heal, get healthy, and come back and be twice the fighter I am today.
On the next episode of The Ultimate Fighter. Two have made it to the finals. 2 spots are left. They've both shredded their way through the competition. Now, teammates Krzysztof Soshinski and Vinny Margalej will clash in the octagon.
If I take the fight to the ground, I'm gonna submit him like pretty quick. This is my wife, this is my son, I'm putting him right through his face.
Then, it's the fight everyone's been waiting for. Hot-headed smack talker Junie Browning versus Efren Escudero.
He jumped the cage and was talking all the smack, and now let's see if he can back it up.
But on the eve of the fight, Junie goes berserk again. And Dana must decide if he has a future in the UFC.
You should have been kicked off the show 3 times.
Is this finally the end of the road for Junie Browning? Who will face Bader and Nova in the finale and get their shot at becoming the next Ultimate Fighter?